Have you ever seen your dog wag their tail and thought, "Yep, my dog is happy"? What if I told you that tail wag can be a trick? Because sometimes a wagging tail is not a smile. It's a warning. Let me tell you a quick story. My neighbor, Sarah, has a dog named Max. Max is a big, fluffy shepherd mix, and he looks like the friendliest dog ever. One day, Sarah had friends over. Max walked right up to the new guest, wagging his tail fast. Everyone said, "Aw, he's excited." But then, Max suddenly barked. Loud. Sharp. The guest froze. Sarah grabbed the leash and said, "I don't get it. He was wagging." And that right there is the mistake so many dog owners make. Because tail wagging doesn't always mean, "I'm happy." Tail wagging means, "I'm feeling something." And you have to read the whole message. Today, I'm going to show you what your dog's tail wag actually means in a simple way, so you can understand your dog better and keep everyone safe. Let's break it down. First, the biggest truth: a wagging tail means energy, not love. Think of the tail like a little flag your dog waves when emotions are high. Happy emotions, yes, but also nervous emotions, excited emotions, even angry emotions. So when you see a wag, don't stop there. Look at the rest of your dog's body. Here's the second thing most people miss: the speed matters. A slow, loose wag usually means your dog feels calm and friendly. The tail moves gently, like it's floating. Your dog's body looks soft. Their face looks relaxed. This is the kind of wag you see when you come home after work and your dog walks up like, "Oh my gosh, you're finally here." But a fast, stiff wag is different. It can look happy to humans because it's quick. But if the tail is tight, high, and moving like a short little vibration, that can mean your dog is tense. It's like your dog is saying, "I'm not sure about this," or "I'm watching you." This is why some dogs wag right before they snap. Not because they are being mean, but because they're overwhelmed. Now the third thing. The height of the tail tells you confidence. A tail held high often means your dog feels bold or in control. Sometimes that's fine. Like when your dog is proudly walking around the yard like they own the place. But in certain moments, a high tail can also mean your dog is ready to challenge. Especially if their body is stiff. Especially if their ears are forward. Especially if they're staring. On the other hand, a tail held low can mean your dog feels unsure. It can mean nervous. It can mean they don't feel safe. And if the tail is tucked under the belly, that's fear. That's your dog saying, "Please don't make me deal with this." A lot of people think a tucked-tailed dog is guilty. But most of the time, your dog is just scared. Now here's point number 4. And this one is huge. The direction of the wag can change the meaning. Some dogs wag more to one side when they feel friendly, and more to the other side when they feel stressed. Now don't worry, you don't have to stare at your dog's tail like it's a math problem. But you can notice something simple. Is your dog wagging in a big, loose, full body way? Or is it a tight wag that only moves the tail tip? A full body wag is like your dog saying, "I'm happy to see you." A tiny tip wag can be like your dog saying, "I'm not sure yet." That's why you'll sometimes see a dog wag while backing up, or wag while hiding behind their owner. That's mixed feelings. Now point number 5. Look at the tail plus face combo. This is the easiest way to read the truth. If your dog's tail is wagging and their eyes look soft, their mouth looks relaxed, and their body is loose, that's a friendly dog. But if your dog's tail is wagging and their mouth is closed tight, their eyes look wide, and their body is stiff, that's not comfort. That's tension. It's like your dog is smiling with their tail, but screaming with the rest of their body. And dog owners miss it because we've been taught one thing our whole lives: wagging equals happy. But dogs are more honest than that. They show you the full picture if you know where to look. Now let's talk about a super common situation. Your dog meets another dog. The tails start wagging. You think, great, they're friendly. But then one dog suddenly growls. Why? Because tail wagging is not permission. It's not a green light. It's just a signal that emotions are high. That's why a safe greeting is slow and calm. Not face-to-face rushing. Not pulling on the leash. If your dog is wagging but also pulling hard, staring, and standing tall like a statue, pause. Give space. Your dog might be excited, or your dog might be ready to react. Now let's make this even easier with a quick cheat code. If the tail wag looks loose and the whole body wiggles, you're usually safe. If the tail wag looks stiff and the body freezes, be careful. Loose equals relaxed. Stiff equals stressed. And here's something even more important. Some dogs don't wag much at all. That doesn't mean they don't love you. Some dogs are just calm. Some dogs show love by leaning on you, or following you quietly, or sleeping near you. So don't measure love by tail wagging. Measure love by trust. Now what should you do when you're not sure what the wag means? First, stop rushing the moment. Don't force your dog to say hi. Don't push them into a situation just because the tail is moving. Second, watch for the full body signs. Loose body? Good. Stiff body? Step back. Third, reward calm behavior. When your dog stays relaxed, praise them. When your dog checks in with you, reward that. You're teaching your dog, you don't have to handle everything. I've got you. And that's how trust grows. Because the truth is, your dog's tail is talking. But it's not telling one simple story. It's telling you how your dog feels in that exact moment. So next time you see that wag, don't just think, happy. Think, what emotion is behind it? If you want, comment below and tell me what your dog's tail does when you grab the leash or open the treat bag. Does it wag slow and sweet, or fast like a little helicopter? And if this video helped you understand your dog better, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the more you understand your dog's signals, the stronger your bond becomes.